Hi, so now we're going to be learning the notes. And this can seem so intimidating, because we have so many notes on the keyboard, but it's actually so much easier than you'll think. So we actually really only have 12 notes to learn, and those are just these 7 white notes and then the 5 black notes. So what do I mean by just 7? Because obviously we can see there's a lot more. So let's look at how it's laid out. So on the piano, obviously we can see you've got the white keys and the black keys, and the black keys are divided into these groups of 3s and 2s. So 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, all the way up and down the keyboard. And what's really great about these groups is that they tell us exactly where everything is. And what's more is that every time it repeats, then it's just the same notes again. So, for example, and I'm going to show you exactly how to find all the notes, but let's just say, here we've got C. And C is at the bottom of the 2 black notes. So the next time we have the 2 black notes, it's C again. And so on. Let's say the next one is D. And so on. So you can see it's really just the same notes repeated. Okay, so now what are the notes? So we have just 7 white notes to learn, and that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So A to G of the alphabet, the first 7 letters of the alphabet, and that is called the musical alphabet. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, repeated all the way across the piano. So I already showed you before C. Now the reason we start with C is because it's just a bit easier to find. So let's find our C's. So we're going to find our sets of 2s. So what you can do now is play all your sets of 2 black notes. Now find the one in the middle of the piano. So this is mine in the middle. I know it doesn't look like that just because of the camera angle, but this is the middle of mine. So we got the 2 black keys, and the white note to the left at the bottom is C. And from there we go D, E, F, G, and then A, B. So we've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Repeated all the way across. Now we're up to C again. Repeat, and then it goes again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, all the way along. And that's how we have just 7 notes to learn, because the same notes just repeated all the way along. Now, as we go higher or lower, then our C's will become, or our D's or our notes will become higher and lower. So let's go to, let's say, an E here. E over here. E over here. E over here. So you can see they're all the same note, and if you listen to the tone, you might be able to hear at this point already that it sounds like the same note, but just higher, going higher and higher, and the same when we go lower. Yeah, sorry that was off the screen, but that was the next E down. Okay, so again, this is also all going to be in the workbook, but I hope that was clear enough, and it's all written out in the workbook for you to look through. And I've also got some practice things for you to do, so you can really start remembering the notes, because it's so important to know not just the notes in order, so like the C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then repeat, but to also know them independently. So when I say A, you go right for the A. When I say E, you go right for the E. Okay, so now I've talked about all the white keys. So what are the black keys called? And what makes this great is that the black keys aren't really their own notes. They all correspond to the white keys. So if a black note is on the right of a key, it makes it the sharp to that key. So for example, we got this black note to the right of C. That's C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and then repeat. Now let's go downwards. So then we got the flat. So flat is lower. So we got B flat, A flat, G flat, E flat, and D flat. So what this also means is that we got this can be C sharp and also D flat. D sharp and E flat. Now we can see E doesn't have a black note, so there's no E sharp. So we're just going to F. F sharp, which is also G flat. G sharp, which is also A flat. A sharp, which is also B flat. Now, really don't overthink this. You will never have flats and sharps at the same time. It'll be in a different key signature. And again, it's also going to be in the workbook. And once you get comfortable with them, which will hopefully be soon, especially if we do the exercises, then you really won't need to think about it, because it's really just the 7 white notes and the 5 black notes, which are not even their own unique notes, but they correspond to the white notes. So now that you know what they are, you can practice what's in the workbook, and then we'll continue tomorrow with learning the method for you to play any song.